I recently saw that GameStop had a bunch of retro games back on their website, so I figured let's go ahead and compare how GameStop's retro game prices are to DK Oldies, because both of these have some kind of all over the place pricing, so we'll dig into that here in a second on my computer, but I think we're just going to stick to games here, and whether or not it's in stock or not, I'm not going to focus on that because these are listings that were in stock at one point, and it's kind of hard to deal with both of these websites. So if I see something that's on both, we're going to talk about it. But I think a good place to start is like the Nintendo 64, because there's definitely games here that GameStop's going to have that DK Oldies should definitely have. And the first ones that kind of catch my eye here is Mario 64 for $37. You've got Diddy Kong Racing for $25, $35 for Pokemon Stadium. You've got Mario Party 2 for $45 and Banjo-Kazooie for $30. So there's 5 games right off the bat. Let's go ahead and check those games out on DK Oldies' website and see if those are the same price, if they're underpriced, overpriced. But I'm going to kind of just stick to the games here because I think that's kind of the most important thing. And right off the bat, it seems like we've got a cheaper game from GameStop here. These are loose cartridges. There's no box or anything like that. So $37 from GameStop, or, oh my goodness, the price is not the same. For a good cartridge, it's $58 compared to a cosmetically flawed one, which is $40. So GameStop is $38, but they don't say whether or not it's a good cartridge or a bad one. So let's just assume that it's probably a pretty decent one and say $38 is probably a little bit better than $58. I don't know what that's all about, but that's pretty insane to me. Now, if we flip over back to GameStop, we'll grab Diddy Kong Racing here and go back and see if we can find Diddy Kong Racing on DK Oldies' website. So let's just type it in at the top and make it a little faster. Here we've got it for $42 is what you originally see. Okay, and that's what it ended up being. Cosmetically flawed, it's $29, or a good cartridge is $43. But if you head over to GameStop, not only is it $5 cheaper than the cosmetically flawed one, it's like $20, almost $18 cheaper than the good condition cartridge, which is absolutely insane that it's almost double the price on DK Oldies as it is on GameStop's website. That really actually shocks me. We've got Pokemon Stadium here. I'm not even going to look up the more expensive one. We're just going to go with the base one and see $55 here for a good copy, and then $30 for a bad copy. It's $35 for a copy from GameStop, so the price is kind of close-ish. It's cheaper if you get a cosmetically flawed one, but again, if you're getting a normal copy, which like a good copy is just one that's not messed up, you're going to spend like $20 more, which blows my mind. And going back here, we've got Mario Party 2. Let's see how much it is on DK Oldies, and then we will flip back over and compare it if they have it. I don't know why when I looked up Mario Party 2. Oh, okay. Probably something wrong with the search, I guess. But going back to GameStop, $45 seems pretty reasonable. Ooh, it's $60, which is $15 more for a cosmetically flawed one. So something's messed up with it. The label's jacked up. I don't know. $85. This is literally double the price. It's $40 more to get a good copy. That is blowing my mind right now. And last but not least, we've got Banjo-Kazooie here. Man, I don't understand how the prices are this crazy right now. So it looks like $30 for Banjo-Kazooie from GameStop and $45, or it's the same price if you get a bad copy, a cosmetically flawed one, but it is $15 more, which is absolutely crazy. Let's go back and look at a disc system. I'm thinking PlayStation 2 might be a good spot to check out because these are going to be kind of more difficult because they are potentially loose disc, and there's some good games right off the top. We're just going to go through all of these top 5 again. We've got Resident Evil Code Veronica X. We've got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Simpsons Hit and Run. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. Then we've got God of War. All of these are absolutely amazing games, but I have a bad feeling about these prices on DK Oldies website. I'm also going to base these all from GameStop as loose disc because you may not get the artwork, you might not get the manual. We're looking at loose disc. We're going to compare loose disc comparatively if we can. We've got Code Veronica X for the PS2 for $10 from GameStop, or game only $14. So $5 more here, $4 more here at DK Oldies is kind of not that great because you are looking at game only here. Let's go back and see what other games we can find. We're going to go Dark Alliance 2 here, which is going to be one that I think is going to be overpriced. And wow, does it look like it is. So for $25, you can get Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 for the PlayStation 2 loose disc, or you can pay $42. That is a $17 price change. That just blows my mind. I really don't even want to think about that. I don't know how DK Oldies is able to put out games for this much money and people are just going out there and buying it. If you know, they can't be serious here. Simpsons Hit and Run on the PlayStation 2 for $70. That blows my mind. It's only $30 at GameStop. That is over double the price. It's $40 more. How are they even able to do this? How are people spending that kind of money on something like this? It just blows my mind. If you wanted it complete, you're spending $80. That just, oh my goodness. I shouldn't be getting worked up like this, but why are they able to do this? Okay, so we've got it here for the PlayStation 2, and it looks like $24 compared to $12.99. Again, almost double the price. This is just really blowing my mind that GameStop is this much cheaper. Like, I expected it to be a lot closer when it came to prices. I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. Again, another double the price game. Are people really spending $20 for a game that they can go to GameStop for and get for half the price? How is this? Oh my goodness. How much is it? Okay, so it's $4 more if we're at complete. You might as well just spend the extra money, but I think we got to look up one more console here and see if there's... I don't even know what I want to pick. I kind of want to go crazy and do like GameCube, but then again, let's just do it. Let's just go to the GameCube and see what ridiculous prices we can find. These aren't even really that expensive. Yeah, we've got 2 or 3 that are higher priced, but we've definitely got to check this out. Let's do Sonic Adventure 2 first. I don't have high hopes, to be honest with you. I feel like this is just going to be another one of those things that's just absolutely insane. Yeah, again, $35 for it from GameStop, or you can pay $63 for it, or $80 for it if you get it complete. That just, I don't understand it. If you can understand it, let me know, but like, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words here. There's no reason why DK Oldies is twice or more the price of GameStop. I figured they'd be, like I said, a lot closer. Here we go. $50 on GameStop's website, $90. Usually, they were selling this for $120 at one point. Crazy to me. But if you buy it complete, it's $114. Jeez, this is just so overpriced here. And I know they probably have their market of people that aren't people that like gamers that are researching and figuring out how much things are, but GameStop is just the same. You can pull up both websites just as easily, and oh my goodness, it's just crazy. This is insane. Again, Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, $33 compared to $20. I mean, people could literally have a game collection for half the price at GameStop, which I never anticipated to see. I figured GameStop was more expensive, but it's not. And that's wild to me. I literally am shocked that people are paying this much for this stuff. Okay, I just saw something that was even crazier. $35 for this game, or $60. But check this out. If you want just the manual, they're selling it for $45, which kind of makes me think, does DK Oldies get in complete copies and separate them? Because if they do, that's a ton of extra money. I don't like that idea at all, but look, like the manual is $20 more if you buy it with the game, but if you buy it separately, it's $45. Like, that to me is some sketchy stuff, and I do not like that. That really kind of freaks me out, because I hate when places do this, when they, like, GameStop does it themselves too, but they're not reselling the manuals. They're literally just taking the games, getting rid of the artwork, or at least they were back in the day. I don't know if they still practice that, but here's another game, twice the price. Star Wars Jedi Outcast, amazing game, absolutely love this. Jedi Knight 2, okay. $10 or $20. It blows my mind. I don't know who is going out and going to DK Oldies website and just buying stuff. Maybe like casual people, like grandmas or grandpa's parents that don't really know about games. But this is scary, and I feel like we need to talk about this more. This should not be okay. A place like this should not be able to like inflate game prices that much. It's absolutely crazy to me, but I've got to get out of here. I've got to stop thinking about this. I'm going to go play my MetaQuest 3 some more. So I'm getting out of here. So check that video out if you haven't already. But I've really been loving my MetaQuest, but I'm not loving this DK Oldies stuff. It's blowing my mind. So I just got to get out of here. I'm going to go play my MetaQuest 3. So check out that video out if you haven't already.